Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, press the notification bell and like my videos. The big four professional service firms include Delloite, Ernst & Young, Kpmg and PwC. They recruit on a rolling basis throughout the year, but hiring starts in September and graduates mostly is March to April. So if you're looking for another route into finance, audit, there's assurance, there's advisory, tax, consulting, then this is the right way to go. The recruitment is a long one, but it is beneficial. Okay, the major categories of services offered are auditing, tax consulting, internal control, risk and governance, and there is assurance. Yeah, assurance is not there, but it's also there. Then how do these big four firms hire? There's graduate programs through college campuses. There's placement drives, one-on-one hire through job portals. Then there is referrals. If someone can refer you to the PwC or Kpmg, then you can get a job. Then there are various interview rounds in Big Four. First, there's an exam that you'll do online. It is basically math and general knowledge before you go to these interviews. So there's initial HR interview. This is just a normal interview like any other. The HR will ask you questions. They can be one person or a group of people. And those interviews, you can go many people as like you can find your many people in a room and many interviewers. Then there's the first technical round. There's the manager or team leader under which the candidates will be working. That is the technical interview. They'll just want to know your knowledge of accounting, law, tax, just the basic knowledge. That is the technical round. Then there's the partner or director round. Then this interview is directed by a partner or a director of the organization. That is PwC, Kpmg, and Ernst & Young, those organization. They'll be testing your behavior, your skills. Just a manager wants to know who they will be managing at that point. Then there's a final HR round. Once all the 3 interviews have been completed, now this one will be the final HR round. Now you'll have a higher person who will be a higher person in terms of their category in the organization. They'll be interrogating you and they'll know if actually they can hire you. And also the salary that you expect at that point. Then there's some basic skills you require on your CV before you get to this point. If they're not there, you see the first stage you do an online exam, they'll not check anything. But if you're they'll ask you to resend your CV. They'll be checking for some specific skills. If they're not there, you are doomed. You'll not pass the second stage. So there's communication. Communication is a skill that should be in every CV, and it's very important in these types of firms, because you'll be maybe doing presentations, doing projects, and you'll be dealing with people from different countries. So it's very important. Then there is technical knowledge. There you can talk about accounting skills, financial skills, tax and statutory deduction, financial reporting, auditing, detail orientation. You can talk about skills, corporate law, the skills that are related to what you're going to apply for. If they are not in the CV and they're explained, then you are doomed. Let us make sure these skills are there. Wait, subscribe first to this channel, because I'm going to bring great content, and push the notification bell so that when I upload a video, it comes to your phone as a notification or your laptop. Please subscribe to this channel. The next skill is computer skills. You should have knowledge of MS Office, Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. There's VLOOKUPs in Excel. There's accounting software. This is what you put in your computer skills. These things will help you be more marketable in these jobs. So make sure to put them. Then there's other skills which I've just mentioned. Financial reporting, there is HR reporting, monitoring and evaluation, integrity. Integrity is a competency, yeah? So you should talk about skills that you think they are more marketable in a detail-oriented, yes. It's very good for a skilled a CV that's going to these firms. It is important to note that during the interview this interview procedure, it is very lengthy. Those 5 stages, you'll be getting the replies after every 2 weeks. So you should also be patient and also avoid mistakes in your CV, so that they don't even because there are many applicants. You have to be keen on your CV. So cover letters and resume mistakes. Things that you can avoid is poorly drafted CV, and I'm a good CV writer. You can get me at ivy.miri. Miri is MIRRY. I can get your CV to suit this. Yeah, the CV should be clear, no grammatical errors. Don't put too much personal information like date of birth. What do they need for your date of birth? Put the important details in your CV. Things that are relevant. Your village is not of your mother's name, father's name, they are not of importance. Yeah. So there are different questions that are common in these big 4 companies. We can't see that they'll definitely happen, but there's a way they will want to know about these questions in the interview. So if you compare PwC, Kpmg, Ernst & Young, you will notice, and Delloite, you'll notice these questions are common. So there is what are your strengths and weaknesses? Strengths, you'll talk about your skills, how your skills are going to impact the organization. And then for the weaknesses, you can say things like you are naturally shy, so you are trying to build your skills in presentation by engaging in activities that need presentation. Then there's why do you want to work for the firm? You'll have to research the mission and vision of PwC, Kpmg, and Delloite, so that you can sync it with what you have, what you're going to bring to them. So check what they are after, what do they do, their culture, their competitors, so that when you're answering this question, you talk good about them and how you relate with that. Then please walk me through a resume. You'll talk about your education, your skills, where you have worked. Talk about the portfolio. Make sure you're practical. The portfolio, because they'll be comparing what you're talking about towards in your resume or something like that. So make sure you give the correct details and be systematic in explaining yourself. So that's it. Talk about experience, portfolio I've worked with. Then is tell me about yourself. You can say I'm an accounting and finance professional, and I'm tax professional with a degree in BCom from this university. I've worked with this and this for these years. The portfolio I've been able to handle, or the payroll number of people I've been able to handle is this. You talk about any other thing that you think it's relevant to that job. Then where would you like to see yourself in 5 years? If you are going for an auditing position, say you would have additional responsibilities in auditing with the same firm. They just want to know if you are also willing to stay with them for a longer time. So talk about additional responsibility. Instead of saying a manager, say I will have additional responsibilities within your organization, and I will be able to manage a team or so and handle many projects as compared to now. if your GPA is low, like PwC, those organizations get the best candidates, so you have to be more confident, research more, get more additional. If you have any additional knowledge, you should put across, and also be cooperative, because you'll be grouped in teams. Be cooperative, give knowledge, you can ask questions, just be confident, because education, everybody in that room has it. So these big four companies give you a good opportunity, so don't take it for granted, and be ready to be able to work under pressure, because there is no joke there. You'll have to work hard. There is continuous work. You can work up to midnight. So all the best as you apply for this job.